the one, the only, Ben Sion.
Welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double. As we finish the Sechet Yoma today, very exciting. Perek Ches, Mishnah Chet and Tet. Let's get started. Mishnah Chet says, Chatas v'asham v'adai mechaperim. A korban chatas, which you bring if you did a series of Avera b'shogeg, or an asham v'adai. There's 5 types of ashamos. One of them is asham toloi, which is called an asham on the suffix. You're not sure if you violated Shabbos b'shogeg. That's not mechaper right away, because you don't know if you did the Avera. When you find the Avera, you have to bring a Homer Chatas. But the other 4 Hashamos are mechaper right away. Even without a full tshuva, you just do vidui on the animal, you admit your sins, you don't have to have a full Kabbalah on what's going to be. That's mechaper right away. Misa v'yom kippur mechaper in my tshuva. The Mishnah lists other things which are mechaper. Yom Kippur, we know this year is mechaper. Dying is also a kapara. Also mentioned in the Gemara, Yisurim are also kapara. Let's see how it plays out. Tshuva mechaperes alaveros kalos alasei velos asei. If you do an avera, now we're talking about a MAZEL, you do it on purpose. Now we're not talking about you're a moraid, you're doing it to rebel against Hashem. If you're doing it to rebel against Hashem, that's a chil Hashem. That's very significant. There's really no kapara for something like that, the Gemara says. But you're doing it, you did it by MAZEL, you're mumar l'tei avon. Your desires got the best of you. You know you're doing an avera, but you decide I can't hold my Yetzer Hara back, I'm doing it anyway. So, if you want to get kapara for that, you do tshuva. If it's not a significant sin, if you violate a mitzvah essay, you don't shake lulav, or you violate a mitzvah slow essay, you eat a bug or something like that. So, it's okay. Tshuva is machaper. If you do tshuva, you're makabel. Full tshuva is that when you come to the same situation again, you don't sin second time. Some people say alosa say is only alosa say shenita class. For example, you steal, you can return the money, but eating bugs, there's no way of fixing that. So that would be in the next stage of the Mishnah, ala chamuros. What is ala chamuros? You have significant sins, regular law, which you get malchus for, anything which you get a punishment for, and based on malchus, based on it, you violate Shabbos, b'mezid, right? He told the Yom Kippurim yachaper. So then you need tshuva, and you need Yom Kippur. The Gemara discusses there's 2 types of chamuros. There's chamuros which are chayav malchus on, and there's ones you're chayav mitzvah b'dei shamayim, mitzvah b'dei shamayim, and mitzvah based in, right? Obed avodah zara, mechal Shabbos b'mezid, right? Not b'mori, you do it. So then you need more things. You need Yom Kippur, you need misa, and you need tshuva. Some things you need, the Gemara says Yisurim, you also need Yisurim, but the main point is if you do it, the merit, rebelling against Hashem, that's called Chil Hashem, and Chil Hashem there's no kapara for. Tera Omer Echatev Eshuv in Sapim B'Yad La'asos Tshuva. He says, I'm going to sin, but I'll do tshuva. And then he says that again, Echatev Eshuv, right? If he says it even one time, he's I'm going to sin and then do tshuva, Ein Maspikim B'Yad La'asos Tshuva. Hashem doesn't grant him the ability to tshuva. Real tshuva is when you're in the same circumstance again, and you fix it. That's real tshuva. So if you say, I'm going to sin and then do tshuva, so you're already precluding the fact that you're going to do tshuva in the future, because it's not really, you're basically saying, I want to do whatever I want. It becomes like heter to you. Similarly, if you want to say for a more serious avera, I'll sin Yom Kippur with mechaper. Again, it doesn't work like that. If you made a mistake, your Yetzer Hara got the best of you, did an avera. So then you have the ability to do tshuva of Yom Kippur. If you just plan and you try to trick God, it's not going to work. Hashem's not going to give you that opportunity to fix yourself. Avera shemin adam ein Yom Kippur mechaper. Avera shemin adam l'makom. Now, all of these averas are only ben adam l'makom, between you and God. That's what we've been talking about. If you sin between you and your fellow man, Yom Kippur does not have the ability to mechaper until you go ahead and appease your friend. This Shalesta Nazariya was dorish min kol chat tosechem ne Hashem titaro. Avera shemin adam l'makom Yom Kippur mechaper. Avera shemin adam l'chavero ein Yom Kippur mechaper. Right, it says Lifnei Hashem Titaro, right? In front of Hashem, and you sinned against Hashem, so then Yom Kippurim is metaher, you purifies you. It's not. Amar Rabbi Akiva, Asherechem Yisrael, Ethnei Atem Matar, Mi Matar Eschem, Avichem Shabashamayim. Know that it is God Himself who engages in purifying you. Shnemar V'zarach Lechem Mayim Tahorim Utahartem. It says in Yechezkel, I'll throw pure waters on you and you'll be pure. Hashem does it Himself. The Omer, it says in Yomi, a mikveh Yisrael. Hashem is compared to the mikveh of Yisrael. Ma mikveh Matar Tzitmeim, Afakadosh Baruch Hu Matar Yisrael. Just like a mikveh. If you go into a mikveh in your tummy, you become tor. Just to Hashem on Yom Kippur, basically, is Matar Klal Yisrael. That's the power of Yom Kippur. Presumably, mostly with the Sir Azazel, that's when the thread changed from crimson to white. That's the conclusion. Sali Kalam Maseches Yoma. We have finished Maseches Yoma. And now, stay tuned for Ian Mitzion, where I talk about this concept. Beidadil Mechavero. Yom Kippur does not have the ability to mechaper. Why not? Right? Why? What is different, and how does that connect to the Sir Hashem and Sir Azazel? We've been talking about the difference between them in previous Iyun Mitzions. I like to connect the dots. Stay tuned for the last Iyun Mitzion, Maseches Yoma, coming up next.